Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Frank, and today I'm going to share with you my not-so-secret recipe for salsa. So let's get started. So we're going to start with our garlic. We're going to crush our cloves up like that. It makes it easier to take off the skins. There's quite a bit of garlic in this. Alright, now that we have them all smashed, I'm going to peel off the skins. Well, we have our skins removed now. I'm going to add the garlic to the blender. Then I'm going to clean up this cutting board and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have my garlic in the blender, I'm going to move on to tomatoes. I have some garden fresh cherry tomatoes and regular tomatoes. So let's start chopping. I'm going to add the bigger tomatoes to the blender. And now I'm going to clean up some cherry tomatoes, pull out the greens. And now I'll add my cherry tomatoes to the blender. So next we're going to add some 100% lemon juice. I don't really have this measured, so I just pour in what I think goes. And it's quite a bit. I always think I need a little bit more. Maybe one more. Next, we're going to put in some freshly ground black pepper. And we're going to try to put a lot of this in there too. Alright, that should be good enough. Next, we're going to put in some celery salt. paprika. And a generous amount of red pepper. I'm sure some of you are saying, oh my God, that's a lot of red pepper. Well, this is salsa and we want to make it hot. And the peppers I'm putting in here will not be hot enough. This gives it a little extra kick. And then some good old Morton salt. Not too much. Doesn't really need that much. Alright, now we're going to blend it up. And I have here a Ninja blender. And this sucker will blend good. And what I do is I put it on auto and I just push smoothie. And you won't be able to hear me anymore for a minute. But this is what it goes through. That's one smoothie. I blended 2 smoothies. So I'm going to have to go through this again, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, it's all good and blended. And next we are going to put in our onion. This is really just the base of my salsa. This will give it some texture, the onion and the pepper. So let's cut this onion up. Slice off the bottom. Cut off the top. Take out one of these rings. And then break it into pieces big enough for the blender. And in they go. So next we're going to put in our jalapeno peppers. Nice big chunks. Be sure to get real close to the stem. That's where the hot stuff is. You want as much of the hot stuff in the salsa as you can get. jalapeno peppers. We'll add them to the mix and I'll be right back. Alright, I added the jalapeno. Now it's time to add the serrano peppers. These are hotter than jalapeno. I say about double. They're double jalapenos. All these vegetables came out of gardens in the area. So most of this is all fresh except for the onion. Same thing when you put these peppers in. You want to cut it as close to the top by the stem as you can. It's the hottest part of the pepper is right here at the top. And you want to get this as many of the hot pieces in this salsa as you can. So I'll finish cutting this and I'll be right back. Alright, we have our serrano pepper cut up. We're going to add that to the blender. We're going to put our top back on. And then we're going to blend this on the smoothie cycle 2 more times. Alright, that went through the 2 smoothie cycles. And next I'm ready to add my cilantro and a little bit of water. I like my salsa a little light, not so thick and heavy. So it's only like a 1/4 cup of water. Maybe even a little less. So I'm just going to add my leaves, my cilantro leaves, into my blender. And I'm adding these in last because I don't want them to be totally pulverized. I want little pieces to be floating in the salsa. Well, I'll finish this up and I'll be right back with you. Alright, I have my cilantro in there. I'm just going to give it a little bit and stop it. That's good enough. It's mixed up good enough. And that's the end of my recipe. So let's pour it into a bowl. My favorite salsa container. And let's see what it looks like. Oh, it looks good. And it smells good. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Frank's homemade salsa, ready to go. It made a container this big, and there'll be a little extra which I'll put in here. So it's probably around 2 of those containers worth. Well, let me clean up my mess and I'll be right with you. Well, thank you for watching me make this video. I'm learning how to make these videos and I'm finding it very hard. Hopefully it'll get easier as I go. But that is the end of my salsa video. There is my salsa. I'm going to let this sit in the refrigerator overnight. It tastes much, much better tomorrow after it has a chance to sit. And thank you for watching my video. Remember to subscribe and have a great day.